I'm going to show you today all you need to know to create a quiz. Firstly, why is it important? Quizzes are engaging content, and we know that engaging content that people get involved with increases your reach. And increased reach means increased awareness. Baseline reason for creating quizzes. But one of the great reasons that quizzes help your social media marketing is they are interactive. People like to get involved, play along, if you will. My main reason for wanting you to get on board with quizzes is to leverage it to build your list. Newsletters, contrary to what you might believe, what people say, newsletters still are the best way to get eyes on important content. Only around 5% of your followers actually see your social media posts. You have to take them from social media to your email list in order to see your really important stuff. Now, how do we get them from social media to emails? With lead magnets, something that they will want in return for their email address that you can then add to your list, and then you take them down your conversion funnel with email marketing. There are many different types of quizzes, and it can be very difficult to decide which one to do. So I am going to take you to show you with a tutorial as you look over my shoulder to create what we call a personality quiz, which is a way to engage with your audience about something that they find intriguing or interesting and want to know more about. Personality quizzes do that. So number one is, what will they find engaging? What are they curious about? But it must also obviously relate to your business. What can you share? What insights can you give them that also gives you insights about them? Two-way street. You want to learn and you want to deliver value and fun. So think about what kind of content that might be, and then use the list below to start planning before you go online to create your quiz. In answer to those questions, what can you share? What are they interested in? My example would be, what kind of social media personality are you? You could also ask ChatGPT to give you an idea about what type of quiz your ideal customer would find engaging. I've given you a script to put into ChatGPT that asks, help me create a lead generation quiz, give suggestions for the name, or you can give it an idea for a name and then ask it to improve on your name. Ask it to write a description paragraph for your quiz that acts as a teaser that makes people want to take the quiz so they can see what's in it for them. Remember, it's always about them. Those people that are going, I haven't got time for this, if they read a teaser that goes, oh, that's interesting, I think I need to know that, you will increase your chances of engagement. And then you can provide some of the types if you have them in mind. For example, I will always say to you, are you a lurker or an engager? So a lurker would be one of the types I would give ChatGPT and say, include a lurker and additional types. Provide a description for each type and how it relates to my business. So you want to use it for awareness about how you can help. And then you wanted to provide 5 questions for each type. You'll see how this plays out in a minute. So watch all this before you get to work, and then 5 answers for each type. So I have basically done my planning document, but I'm now going to take you through the tutorial on my recommended platform, Opinion Stage. I will just point out that Opinion Stage is free for 25 responses per month. If you expect a huge number of responses, you probably either have to go for the paid version or find another platform. but the principles of how to construct the quiz will apply and probably be quite consistent on any platform you choose to use. Let's go over to opinion stage. There's the link. I've shared that link with you in the notes below, and opinion stage. I've said to you there are many different types of quizzes. Start with a personality quiz because you'll see why. It really helps you put people into categories, put the responses into categories, so it can help you now create new content based on the responses you get. It can help you identify offers for each type. It can give you a whole lot of insight about how to tweak your offering to suit each type. That's why we would want to do this quiz, not only to entertain and engage, but to get leads and to qualify those leads and put them into buckets so we can then carry on and target those buckets with personalized content. We are going to create a personality quiz. We go to the template library, and in the template library, we click on personality quiz, and you get some examples here, but here is a lead generation example. Just to make life simple, use this template. In your notes, I've also given you some tips on what images you should create up front, so you can go and change the images as you create your quiz. There are different levels of images. Follow the notes and plan your content before you go in to create your quiz. It will make it that much quicker and easier to do. So first of all, what is my quiz title? So I'm now just copying and pasting content I was given by ChatGPT. So there's my teaser description. It is, you can always go and tweak. Now you can add your own image, remove their image, add your image, and it asks you to go and search your computer. So my files, browse. So there is my image for my quiz. Let's go into result number one. So result number one would be one of your types. So my first type is the influencer, and the description I have been supplied by ChatGPT goes in next. So there, what I've done is I've created a description of the type, the impact on social media marketing, and some tips to improve. So there's the value. They are not just doing it for the sake of, they're getting fun and value out of it. Now for the influencer, I can change the picture. My next one, I'm not going to make you sit through all of them, but this is basically what we're going to do for each of the types I've created. Once you've got all your results pasted in and done images for everything, you then go and start filling in your questions. So your first question, for example, what motivates you to post on social media? You have got an optional description there if you wish to put one in, and then you've got answers which you would associate with one of the types. So for example, sharing my knowledge with others, and that is associated with an influencer. Next, promoting my favorite brands and products is associated with a brand profit. I mostly observe and rarely post. Who do you think that is? A lurker. And unfortunately, I know there are many guilty people watching this video right now. Calling out poor products and services is a complainer. Add an answer. Stirring up debate and controversy is a troll. Add an answer. To randomize answers, allow more than one answer, display messages are all part of the paid option, so we won't be doing that. And then, of course, I'm going to go through and do this for each of my questions. I'm not going to force you to sit through that. Let's speed it up. Once you have put in all your answers, so just to recap, question, answers, and what it is associated with, okay? Then we go to the lead capture form. I suggest you create a new form so you can specify what you want. Social media lead gen. Put in a message that they understand they are opting in to your email form, and then your field title is email. It is a required field, and add a field. We want first name so that we can personalize our emails. Save the form. Form has been updated, and we skip logic because all these are paid options. Email me, so make sure you verify your email once you have set up your profile. There is your quiz. Save, preview. What kind of social media personality are you? Start the quiz, and there are the questions and the answers. You opt for an answer and you go to the next question. And there is your quiz, and then you use the link now to share in social media posts. You can put it on your WhatsApp, update and capture leads from WhatsApp. And if you have got a WhatsApp list, then opt to have the telephone number in your lead generation form and say in the opt-in that you are being added to my WhatsApp list. I hope that has been useful to you and you use this tool well, and that it adds good substance to your content marketing and building your list and having a tool to take people down your sales funnel. See you in the next lesson.